everybody, my name is Jessica Holyfield and I'm a professional dance choreographer and dance educator based out of the southeast of the United States, and we are here taking a look at If You Know, You Know by XG. We are looking at a fan cam of the official choreography because we don't have a dance visual yet, and I really want to learn this choreo, so we're going to go ahead and appreciate and take a watch here. Special shout out to some Patreon members for finding this for me and allowing me the opportunity to look at it so soon. In the event they have a dance visual come out for this, we'll totally take a watch and appreciate it, give support to XG on their channel for it. But yeah, I've already looked at the music video, I've heard some of the lore and potential connections to TGIF, just a lot of different things, a lot of little pieces of the puzzle that I'm very intrigued on naturally learning more from, especially when the album drops later next month. So let's go ahead and get started. Oh, cute. This is a very good fan cam. I mean, of course, there's cameras in the way, but come on. Yes. Yes. Nice. Yes, ma'am. Oh, cute. Nice. Yeah. Yes. Woo! I love how it's so, it may not be easy, but it gives the impression that it's so easy for any of them to hold down anyone's part. That is impressive. It looks so fun! Yes. I love the hey! We just decided to throw a little dolphin in there. Us ladies, just real quick. And that was actually done well too. Actually really impressive. A little dance break at the end is so cute. So this one will also be getting a just take, but it's going to get released on Patreon first because I did put a poll on YouTube and Mantra won for Jenny, so that'll go out first and then this one will come out when this comes out. So I'm here for this. Come on. I love it. So of course, let's talk about just the sheer levels. We have two right there on the ground. We have two standing looking away. We have two behind our main feature in this moment. Of course, different hands, different angles, justifying various layers and levels. We love that. I love the twinkling and the intention of the hands. We really love it. Their nails always eat all the time. I am always impressed that they can have so much stuff on their nails. For me, I can barely handle a French tip on a good day. So I love this little branch around over the eyes. It's cute. I love this little stylized hand. We're here for it, and we twinkle it in, we go high in, and I like how we take our ladies right there down at the bottom. They go and they do a nice little framing of the face, and everyone else chooses to go more with both hands on both sides. It's really cute. And they go up, nice little accent, boom, right there on the track. And then right here, we have another level, and now it is tiered up. Now this one is very fascinating because there's a lot of shots, or just a couple that I really clocked, that feel like they're catered to a particular camera angle, but it still works for the fixed cam shot. It could be just based on where they're looking. Maybe that, I think it was Maya's section that really felt that way. But anyway, we're here. We love it. But right here, the subtlety of that the little hi-hat coming in, their tracks right now, a lot of them really, really work for house. Like you could do a lot of house stuff, which is why you do see some subtle house integration in their movement. I noticed it for Something Ain't Right. You hear that hi-hat there, you hear it here, you end up seeing it in a couple of the courses. We love it. Love that. It's cute. Looking front, just the different levels, the commitments of the levels and how we get in and out of them quite seamlessly. It's very fun. Then we melt once again. I loved it with the chest integrated. We go high-low. They click, 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 boom, boom, and I like that with the little base of the palm to accent there. Then you have that, if you know, you know. We have two columns now with Jurin looking like a Furby. Oh my gosh, we love it. It's like Furby, you know, it's the ears specifically of the, of those little toys in the back in the olden days of me, where you would always be afraid of them. Like you had it and then you just, sometimes it would turn on and you wouldn't know why and it'd really freak you out. And so I'm not saying she gives that impression, but it's just how her hair styled. Not many people can pull the hair that they're pulling. And I say that about every single time, which just further validates my point. It is crazy how they're able to wear what they're wearing and it works. That's just, the stylist deserves a big old fat raise for that. Goodness gracious. So I like this. Here we go. Do a nice little pickup. Notice that we have, is it a full jack? I don't quite know, but I really like the bounce on it. And I like the pickups of the feet here. And I like that they're looking too. It actually looks communal. It feels fun. And I think that's also why I'm naturally drawn to this. As it feels like it makes you want to do it. House is such a beautiful communal dance, based in Chicago and New York. And it's such a really, really cool style to just interact with people on, and just being able to see just something integrated similarly is very nice to see. And I like the little pickups there, and we go a little tap tap, come on now, and they go get it right, and then it's if you know, you know, and they go high in, and then I like they go with the other, they kind of double up the hip on one side with the pick up the foot, and then you got Kokona right there, and I like how we end up just allowing the chest to just be influenced off of the directions that we're going. Is so fun. We end up doubling it up on the other side, and it goes back down tap. I love that choice. Thank you for that. Some toe tap heel digs variants are really nice. The pull in, come back in, and it goes if you know, you know, and then we represent out. Yes, ma'am. Your eyes, vibrato for days, ma'am. Love it. She is such a captivating vocalist. I say that all the time. But Maya, though, she's been doing a really, really nice job on her vibrato. I think it's grown on me over the time I've spent analyzing their movement quality and their tracks in discography, because I've marathoned all of it at this point. So if you know, you know. And if you don't, it's on Patreon if you don't see it here on YouTube. Anyway, but the every other levels are nice. I like how we have the hands up, and I like the little drop down. Super cute. They present with the hands, and we do a nice little dip dip. It's super fun. And we end up switching boom boom. I like it with the knees on that. They bring it up, and I like the boom boom with the shoulders. Come on. And we take it stylized hands once again, and then we grab. I love this rotation element here and how she just pops through one of the archways, and then I like the little head, so they're still interacting, and even the freaking intention on the fingers, guys, come on, I love that. It's gorgeous. Like their attention to detail all the way through in their live is really, really well done. The fact that it feels about as clean as a go-to dance practice is so commendable, guys. It's really, really nice. And they grab on the other side, and I like how they're pushing that. Oh goodness, they're pushing the chest up a little bit more. It's really nice to see. And they go all the way around, and then they go and they have their moment here. She goes, this is hey there. Thematic. Yes, ma'am. And then they go click, click over. So instead of tapping and making it more like a cute moment, they end up isolating it, which is super cool, creating some potential fixed point moments. And then I like, once again, more subtleties with the head. They go, they branch away, and then they have some drops going on. That right there definitely gives a little vogue. Hello there. The little bounce on that's cute. The lift up of spine, little twinkling of the hands, little hip. Come on now. I think they end up tripling it, don't they? Hold on. That little not right there. Beautiful syncopation going in the Harvey section. Stop. Her outfit's eating. Come on, ma'am. Brush, 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 hit. And I like that little extra accent there. Little high five, because why not, you know? She brings it around, of course, creating a nice little transition for your next accent right behind her. We push to the side, and then she has a little bounce to kind of scurry away. And then you have Kokona right there saying, come on, we're ready. And it says, come on, I'm here for it. Let's go. And then we have this energy as we all separate. New reveal. It's subtle but effective. So the fact that we can hear them continue to hype up the crowd is really, really nice. And then we have this little sweep around a jump around, and she takes it up and she goes low. Everyone stays up. And then she has this, reaches behind her, hoping that Juren's there. Oh, she's there. Love it. And then she ends up taking her to turn her, still with a stylized hand, thank you. And then keeping them in a nice diagonal so they can separate. Do you see what I mean? Like even here, as she's walking, it looks like it's tailored to a camera over in the corner. It's really fascinating, right? The walks are cool. Na, 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 na. And it goes 1 and 2, na, na, na. So we end up just creating within those lines that we're seeing the accent with the drop back. There's a lot of these pulls of the sternum and a lot of lifting of the chin. Really nice to see. And of course, the intention on using the core so we can lift the legs to create whatever pose we need in that moment. Looks super nice. Great moment coming from her. She does, once again, stylized hands. They slowly come back up. Very structured, very intentional. Didn't feel like we're just getting up for the sake of it. Everything has a place. Very nice. And that's good on Sienna too, for the fact that she's being thorough in her transitions. She's not wasting anything, which is commendable for her. Because I know it was Lab Studios as well. So they pull through. If you know, you know, and they go boom, which is nice. LED screen change, we're here for it. How, and tell you when they want to ride, very subtle. So it's not, a part of it is honestly, you could pull, if you take these hands and you put them down by your side, you can pull a subtle network out of that. That's like a little mini afro introduction. Do you see what I mean? Like you could entertain that, but I don't know if we're going full network, but I see the similarities here. And I like the da 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 da. It's singable. Like this is really nice. It's a vibe. It's laid back, conversational, isolated, fixed pointed, but also it's entertaining and captivating. Like that's a very nice balance to see here. And it enhances their discography even more in a direction that they can do very well, but it is different than some of their other stuff, which is cool. Faster than the speed of light, and then we're going and we're creating a nice build with our elbows. And then she goes, da 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 da, want to ride? And I like the little accents with the arms up. And this little get it right, cute, guys. Then it goes, if you know, you know. Yeah, if you know, you know. And then we go, tell me if you want to ride. I'm here. And it goes hit and hit. And then faster than the speed of light. And we go down and we go out in, which we love. That's another example, right? Having her right there in the front. It feels tailored to the camera. We don't have somebody looking until you see Juren looks, and then you see Harvey look front, right? And then you have right and right. So you see everybody doing it the exact same way, except for who you want deviating, which would be Harvey over in that back corner. We clearly see that. And then we have more features, little accents there. Now, if you know, you know. And then right there, they fully extend it through the phrase. They don't just, if you know, you know, and then they forget about it. You know, intentionally dropping it down to move on. Then you have Juren coming in hot. And they go, whoa, they're still here for it. I love her little moment over here. Ew, no, UFO. And I love how she hung on to that. And then they go UFO with the little hands, with the fingers is cute. Now their moment with a look, come on now. The turn is cool. And then we do a nice little pony on the back end of that. She takes it, boom, little brush over. We love it. And then we have this, nah, yes, to that. Bleed it over. Have this nice little accent going on with the chin. We're here for it. And then right there, I like the little push on the hinge of the hips with our head to make that a complement of the pickup of the foot to the coupe of the back. Really nice. And they do a little shampoo. And then you have Kokona coming in hot. And I like that she walks through. She's vibing it out, which we love. She says, hey, 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 come on. Little tap, tap, boom, body roll, which we love. And she says, hey, and then you have everybody once again partying, but still very structured. Like you can tell when they're going individual versus really structured in unison, or there's dynamics in play that they all have to play their role in their independent timing to make work. And that is what makes this work. Same with Something Ain't Right. Goodness gracious. Like little hip accent, come on now. And we look over, she says, boom, boom. And just a change in posture makes it very fierce here. And they all come in, boom, we love it. And then we have a nice little walk, and they hit it, boom, they cross the arms, little pickup of the hip, never kill nobody, and we rotate it down, just going from here with the blade, going into this really soft, loose fist. It's just so nice. The intention on the hands, guys, are so fun. And they go hit, hit, hit. Notice what happened. You have Harvey going 1, 2, 3. They go head, head, head. Even though there's separation, she can't see them. They kind of can see her, but I love the commitment and just the thoroughness of the cleaning of this. Cleaning meaning that I know they've trained so long together because I've seen the documentary too, right? But there's just beauty, so much beauty in a lot of these choices. It's really, really nice. And I love that she takes it over and she says, oh, cute. Another little reveal, and we're letting the hip lead on these choices. She has her moment. Na, na. And I love that choice where they lean it back and they end up turning out of it. Nice to see. And then we have this another little pool, and then she takes it, and then it's someone different, right? But Jordan's still holding them, and it's still balanced. Oh my gosh. So we end up having her turn and the diagonals the opposite way. And then now having Jordan go and push back, we have a new reveal. Really, really nice. We end up reversing them. That's cool. Super cool. This is, not many people can pull this kind of stuff, guys. So cool. Oh my gosh. I can't hit it that high. Oh man, that's so fun. If you know, it's kind of, if you think about it, it kind of is like hard-boiled eggs and you hit it your head. It kind of feels like we have that kind of opening in our hands. It's so cute though. If you know, and then we do a nice little pickup here with the feet here over. Nice. Look at the heel dig. And it goes hit and a heel dig, and then we go pick it up, and then we double time it on the other side. And you end up hitting, yes. And a little heel. I love the little tap. It's so fun, and I love how we're integrating our upper body, our torso. It's not overly isolated. That's why it works. Thank you, ladies. And you know, love it. And then we go double it up to one side, and then we go subtle, letting the shoulders do their thing. Come on now. Faster than the speed of light. And we go back down. Nice little toe tap. Bring it back. Love that. And when we get it right, we're here for it. And it goes, get it right. And then, of course, you have Kokona go the opposite way, which is nice. And we hit it up. If you know, you know. And then right here, we take it over to the side, and then we have that subtle wrist rotation on that, which we're always here with a hit to match that. Changing direction. I love this gliding influence you see on Kokona, but more feminine touch from some of the other girls, which is really nice. Then faster the get it right. And get it right. Yep. And if you know, you know. And we go back in. Over. Yes. Boom, and they end up doing it the other way, but to each other. Doesn't that remind you a little bit of Something Ain't Right? A lot of these choices, that boom, boom, boom. So you see a theme going on, not just in the timbre, tonal color, and those types of percussive choices, but you also see the movement quality. It's not just because you have the same choreographer, it's because you have an underlying lore that they're low-key justifying here in the world of XG, that allows us to see that there is a connection here. Some of our communal choices being made, the overlying track that we're hearing, because you saw Mascara, Tippy Toes, Girl Gang, all those things, they do not have a lot of these communal elements about them. They're very different in thematic nature. And so Sienna had a hand in their entire choreography palette. And so that's why for me, we're not just going to chalk it up to familiarity with the choreographer. There's a lot of collaborative effort in play here, not just with the choreographer, but with the production, composition, the styling of it. There's like everything has a place and everything has a purpose, and that to me is a good team. I already heard that they're treated very well. The team actually cares, which is incredible. I love being able to support groups that truly are treated with respect, because it allows me to have more confidence going in and appreciating their movement quality. And you do see it reflective in how they interact with each other on stage, how the choreography is structured on them, and how much they end up committing to their character that they present. This is an example, right? So we love that. So cool. And once again, another little moment. Of course, she did a little tap. Come on now. Super cute. Get it right. And we got a little hip and hip pull, which is nice. And then we end up, if you know you, that was syncopated on the elbow, which is cool. And no, and then they decided to go up And then they end up doing a really nice dolphin, which is super cool. You end up seeing that. Look at that. Somebody said freaking work. We love that. That's up there with, in breaking, that's what that would be determined as. But that's not a breaking move that they did, but you've seen it in breaking. So they slowly go, nice little speech control. They come back up. Love the little boom, twinkle in. Come on now. And the walk, if you know, you know, which we love. We go nice little butterfly moment. It's cute. Then it has a little da-da-da-da-da-da. Come on now. And they do it about 3 times, which is cool. You have about, then it ends up having one of them move forward. Come on now. And then they go, get it right. And then if you know, so instead of loose fist, now we've pat, which is really nice. And then we go in, and then you know. If you know, you know. And we have a really strong finish. Ladies, this was fantastic. I'm looking forward to if we get a dance practice of some kind fixed cam. I'm always here for it just to see how they interact from live performance where you have multiple tracks to consider to when you just have them just focus on the track. What's different? If there's a performance version, we're going to tune in. How are there going to be cinematic qualities added in where they can really just focus on their performance side versus the singability as well. Those things do cause the body to respond differently. Yes, it does look a bit more marked, but it still feels very conversational and engaging because of how they look while they do it. Not just in appearance, but in performance and face. I really feel like they enjoy what they're doing. Not just this, but with all their tracks in different ways. This one really felt like a fun time for them because it's newer too. Definitely a fun interaction with the audience. And I know not just myself enjoyed this. This was really, really, really fun. Thank you guys so much for taking the time to watch. I'm very excited to tackle this. I don't know which course I'm going to do. Maybe just this one, the little network one. I'm kind of vibing for it. And if I'm being honest, when I do just takes, the hardest part with XG right now is just finding what in the world do I wear because it's so hard to I don't own a pastel tie-dye something that and then I pair it with 15 other boxer shorts. I don't know how to style stuff like this, and Pinterest won't help me, and and that's totally fine. So I may look quite plain compared to them, but I know that this is just a celebration of getting to appreciate XG and their comebacks, and just it's cool that they have an album dropping, and I will be doing a choreo with Jess on one of their tracks. It was already voted on Patreon. Yes, the tracks haven't even been revealed yet. That's what made it fun, is we just did track numbers, so I have no idea which one I'm actually doing until November comes, and I'm excited for y'all's perspective and discussion. If you are an alpha, I want to hear from you. In comparison to the lore that you've been hearing, Something Ain't Right, and If You Know, You Know, what have you been picking up between the two? What are some overlaps, not just in choreography, but in sound that you're noticing? For me, it's like hi-hat for sure, a lot of the communal interactions, especially with this little hinge, with the cross back, a little bit of house integrated. I think there was more shuffling in the first Something Ain't Right compared here. This had a little bit more Vogue essence with some, not really whacking, because whacking and Vogue are different, more Vogue, and then a little bit more house. So I'm very intrigued to hear from you guys. Once again, my name is Jess, and I will catch you on the flip side. Bye.